This is Kathy Fisher with CompetitionPlus.com audio magazine, and our guest today, Ed Hoover, who has had a tremendous career in Pro Mods. Matter of fact, Ed, you won the very first ever Pro Mod race all the way back in 1990. I mean, you've just been laying them down ever since.
Yeah, I had a good career. That was a long time ago, and since then, Pro Mod has really had a facelift with people and the type of cars, and the whole class has changed since then.
Yeah, and how do you feel that it has changed the most? Is it the different combinations that are being used now, or?
About every aspect of it that could change has changed, which, you know, the whole world is changing, so I guess Pro Mod had to change too. But when it first started, it was a lot of older cars, and you know, now you have some new and old, but definitely the price of it has gone up. There's even some teams out there now, which you didn't see in the beginning. They're kind of mom and pop deals that a man and his wife, small business owner, a lot of people were that fortunate enough to have a race car and the time to go run it. You know, that's now it's corporations sponsoring people, and a lot of people with big money themselves out there racing, so it's had quite a facelift.
Oh, and I couldn't agree more. And you just recently took your 68 blown Camaro right to the winner's circle at Atlanta. Pretty much it was kind of like once you got into the zone, you're unbeatable. In fact, Competition Plus editor Bobby Bennett was telling anybody who would listen to him at Atlanta that if you got past Belushi, no one could beat you, even if you were able to transport Don Garlits from the past to modern day. So what do you think of that?
Well, I guess a little luck was on my side at Atlanta. Right now, there's three. We had to deal with two power plants in Pro Mod back in the day, and just recently, last year, they've allowed turbocharged cars into the class. So it's changed quite a bit with three power plants, and I just got lucky really at Atlanta to go down the track against the nitrous cars, because I think right now they're about 300 or 400 faster than the blown car. You know, we'll take the win, but it was a good win. Like I said, when I got past Belushi, I had a little momentum. Then I had a run on race day up under my belt and won a 94 on that pass. So just, you know, a stellar run for those conditions, and had something to tune off of. I just went on and won the race after that.
Well, you know, you mentioned the three different power plants and the turbos that are out there now. Do you have any plans at all on changing from the blown car?
They said they were going to make a rule change in three races, and they haven't done anything. And so I don't know if our hands forced to, which I hope it's not. We could make a change in the future. You know, you got to have a competitive car out there. Right now, the nitrous cars are real competitive, and the turbo cars should have won every race out there, hands down, because they've got the potential to do it. A lot of people are new with the game of turbos and switched over from blown and switched over from nitrous, so they are, they're struggling with the new car blues, or the whole new learning curve of tuning the turbo or driving the turbo. So when all of them get together and get their stuff together, I'd say it could really be hard to beat the turbo car if you have 6 or 7 of them on the property.
Well, Ed, you've been working with Paul Trussell for a long time. Tell us about that relationship.
Paul and I got together. I raced for myself for years and years. Paul and I got together in '96, and so it was something I thought we'd do for 2 or 3 years, and I thought, he would be tired of it with his working as hard as he does in his construction company. I figured he would be tired of it, and it's grown and grown and grown, and he really likes drag racing, and is a big part of it. I don't think I've ever been to a drag race that he wasn't there with me since we put this team together, and it's a really good, relaxed deal with a relationship between he and I, and I pretty much call all the shot. He pays for the whole deal, and loves to go and to be a part of the team, and I'm glad to have him for a part of the team. He helps out quite a bit on race day. We don't have but one other guy. Cameron helps out full time, that is, and have a couple volunteers that come help between races on the weekend when people can get away. Paul has been a big part of me staying in drag racing for sure.
Well, you guys, based on the schedule that you have with the NHRA, you've got quite a few back-to-back races coming up.
Yeah, the month of June will be a challenge. I'm trying to get all my motors, run 3 motors in and out of the car, and I'm trying to get them all fresh. And because when you get home on Monday, and a lot of times you have to leave right back out Tuesday or Wednesday to get back out of here. But fortunately, Bristol's kind of in the middle of that, and it's only 200 miles from here, so that'll help kind of break it up on this 3-week or 3-race deal we have coming up here in a row.
Got it started, so now you just need to keep it on a roll after that win in Atlanta. Ed Hoover, want to thank you so much for joining us here on Competition Plus. Best of luck to you, and I'll see you at Bristol.
Thank you very much. It's nice talking to you.